I go back a long way, back up in Canada 30 years ago, so obviously he did way better than I did. But you've seen him on Saturday Night Live, you've seen him on movies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Norm Macdonald.
He was just standing right there 5 seconds or 10 seconds ago.
Anyway, what else is new? You guys very religious? Yeah. How many people are conservative versus liberal here? Very conservative?
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Let's fight about it. You ever have a nightmare and you wake up and things are even worse? You gotta live for the moment, though. I remember my mother sat us down when we were kids. Said, kids, your father has Alzheimer's. And we were like, Mom, you tell us this every day. What else? Is he still in the... Is he there? He's here. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I've been here before. You ever get deja vu? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Norm Macdonald.
I'll get through it. If fucking Serena Williams gets through it, I can get through it. But I might have something.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm an old man. When you get something, you go, God damn, that might be something. You know? When you're a kid, you get something, you go, it's nothing. Then you get older, you go, God damn, I think that might be something. Hey, do you guys have any Kleenex back there or something? I don't like swallowing, I don't know if that's good. But you got, anybody back there? You got like a box of Kleenex or something. Oh, God damn. Get old, you know, it's different. You're young. You know what I mean? Young people. Think about a child when you're 4 or some shit like that. You could fucking lose a tooth and another tooth will come into your mouth. Well, what the fuck? And now if you lose a tooth, you know, me, I drink super for a while. But, you know, when you're older, listen, I've seen more sunsets than I'm going to see, let's be honest. You get older, you get worried. You're young, you don't think about this shit. But some of you see, you know, about my age, I'm 211. 51, but I like to sound like Abraham Lincoln. But I'm at the age that I worry about shit, that's all I'm saying. Like, I spend a lot of my day going, my left arm feels weird. Anytime my left arm Oh, thank you very much, sir. You're a good man. Chad, give him a hand. He's a good man. Yeah, now I think you're going to be so gross doing this, too. It's like I'm going to whack off at any moment. But yeah, I worry about my left arm. Yeah, because the thing is that you get certain things, what do you call things, symptoms, that, so like if you get real indigestion, that could be a symptom of a giant heart attack, or it could be a symptom of indigestion. So, you know, you could end up at the hospital, you know, farting or something. It's like, what the fuck you come here for, guy? Or dead at your place because you didn't want to look bad in front of the doc. I'm a little bit of a... People used to think I was a hypochondriac. Thing is, if the doctor pegs you as a hypochondriac, then he thinks nothing can happen. He thinks you're fucking invulnerable. But I did stupid. Like one time I had a pap smear. I guess I'm a little bit. I guess I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac. But I'm not done this for sure. I probably should have tried a big mistake. To bring out the Kleenex, it probably draws focus. But yeah, so you get old and you get afraid. I've realized that now that I'm old. I'm not that old, but I'll get older, hopefully. When I was a kid, all my friends and me would go, we don't want to do heroin. And then we had this thing. We'll do heroin when we're 80. That's what we all said back when we were young. But little did we realize when you get 80, you fucking ain't going to do no heroin. You're afraid of everything. Because my grandfather's 80, motherfucker, you know, he's sitting in his chair, go, hey, Grandpa, why don't we walk down the street to the store? No, why? There's a wind. I went out yesterday in the wind and looked at my arm, big fucking bruise. You got bruised from the wind? Yeah. I'm not doing heroin, I've decided. Big story, of course, is the Caitlin? God damn, that's a hot piece of ass. What the fuck's he doing? But I remember 1976, I'm that old, and I remember when he won the, because I'm from Quebec, he won the decathlon, world's greatest athlete. Now, that would have been a good time to come out when they gave him the gold medal and go, by the way, I'm a lady. God damn. The world's greatest athlete's a lady. That would have been very good for the feminist movement. Now, when you're 60, 65 years old, is there really that much difference between a 65-year-old man and a 65-year-old woman? What the fuck?
Come on.
I'm not sure the benefit. It's funny though, if you could just say you're a woman, because that's all you have to do. There's no blood test or anything. They just have to take your word for it. You don't have to cut off your cock or nothing. You just say, I'm a lady, and they have to believe you or they're bigots. So I was thinking I would not want to be a lady. However, there is one instance in which I would become a lady. If I ever went to jail, like if they ever caught me for a crime that I committed in the past, like I don't want to tell you about my past too much, but one time I guess technically I'm guilty of manslaughter. Only technically, because I slaughtered a man. It started, just like this and stuff, and then I ended up like, God damn, I slaughtered that motherfucker. I gotta run. I ran away. So don't spread that around. But, so let's say they catch me, some guy go, hey, that's the motherfucker, he's watching TV or some shit. That's that motherfucker that slaughtered my best friend. Anyways, if I did, I would, and I got sentenced for manslaughter, and the judge said, anything you'd like to say? I go, yes, I'm a lady. And then I would get to go to ladies' jail, where I would be enormously popular. I was out backstage, on YouTube, watched what the operation they do. God damn. So she said, you want to see it? I said, I'd rather see a fucking ISIS video than that. The operation is in its infancy, let's say. So a lot of the ladies don't change, they just have cocks. When I was young, I thought I was a lady. And I said to my dad, I go, hey Dad, I have a feeling I'm a lady. I don't know why. Something tells me I'm a lady. And he's like, what about your cock? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I have a cock. That's how ignorant we were back then. We thought dudes were people with cocks and ladies were people without cocks. But it turns out that's not true. That's just nonsense thinking from the... Imagine the barbaric thoughts we used to have back then. God, that sounds bad. I think that might be scurvy. I'd like to be a scurvy doctor. That'd be a good guy come. Got scurvy, go, here's some oranges. I wrote some shit on a piece of paper, but now I can't read it. I write very badly. I gotta work on my penmanship. What the fuck's that shit say? Oh, it don't matter none. But I do find it strange that he would change his sex at 65 because I am 51 and my cock hardly works. I don't know. I don't know how people sexually function. Like it works, but it doesn't work like when I was 20. It's a young, having sex to me is a young man's game. And I don't want to be an old man, trying to do a young man's job. And I don't got that big thing that goes down. That's the past. The present is like, I'm naked and the lady's like, what's that said? It's inflated a little bit. You notice? You don't notice it? And then she tries to help and it's like, it's like bendy. It's not good. It's not good at all for anyone. Cramming, I'm trying to cram, it should be an easy, natural, but it's a young man's game. not for 51-year-olds to dabble in. I'm going to retire for fucking. I decided it's just too. It's not fun. You know, it'd be fun if everybody was the same sexually. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you, I'm not fancy. Like, I just find a lady, and then I ask, you know, I ask, and then if she says yes, I'll lie down on top of her. There's no accessories or odd requests. Sometimes there is from the lady, and I hate it. Like one time I was with a lady, and she's like, "Yeah, I bet you like." She was so beautiful. She goes, "I bet you like rough sex," and I was like, "Yeah." That's me. All of a sudden, I'm in a fucking wrestling match. I have a hard enough time getting an erection, you know, during tax season. I got to work in a headlock. Anyways, whatever, you know. One woman I heard was like, why do you rape me? I'm like, well, you can't consent to that. What are you talking about, you know? Maybe I'll sneak up on you a week with a rock or something. If you really want it, but I don't want to rape you. Don't have any say. I want to lie down on top of you. And in pitch black, with like 6 fucking quilts on top of us, and then return to real life and not mention it anymore. Never been into the fancy stuff. I don't know how people must have like gradually, you know what I mean? You don't just all of a sudden go, you know, I only get off by getting my balls whipped from behind me. Thing up my ass. And, you know, you didn't start like that. You know? So don't go to any, like, thing. Because it's a slippery slope. Girl will try to put her finger near your eyes, like, I'm lying on top of you, that's it. I don't know what the future holds for me. It's like when, you know, that's why I think couples should just quit, you know, just retire. Because you can retire from anything else, you know, from your job. You go, fuck yeah, Bernathy. You ain't going to tell me what to do no more. Never give me nothing, that motherfucker. Me and Daphne, we saved up a little money to go to the Bahamas and lie on one of them hammocks. I never want you to understand. Or like I played rec league hockey, you know, up till last year, and then I was like, fuck it. These boys, they got, you know, hard bodies. They're hitting me hard. Outskate me. Never used to be able to outskate me, but I ain't got the arches no more. Busting me up, you know. I lost 4-14. So I said, fuck it. Time to hang up the tackleberries. It's a sad day, but everybody understood. But with fucking, for some reason, I don't know why, people proud of old people fucking. Say my grandmother and grandfather, they're 85 years old each, and they still have a wonderful sex life. And I go, all right, well, I never want to beat them. That's the thing I've ever heard. As you're 85, I have a hard enough time. 85, you're trying to get an erection, maintain an erection. 85 years old. How the hell do you do that? You know? And you know what? I'll tell you something. If you try to maintain an erection when you're 85 years old, you know what does not help at all? 85-year-old ladies. That's not going to help. When you stand over there trying to figure out something. At some point, you should just go, look, I'm retiring. We're fucking. I'd like to thank the the 8 ladies and let me lay on top of them. It was nice of them. I appreciate it. But I'm going to take up bowling. I always wanted to learn to bowl. So, you know, Ruth and I are going to take up bowling. Retain a little of our dignity. Nothing worse than when sex goes bad and then they try to go to somebody, they go, why, you should spice it up, like a marriage counselor. You ever think of spicing it up? Go, what's that? What? Yes, you should role play. You know, you ever try that? You go, I guess. All right. And then you're like, okay, Ruth, here we go. I'll be a cowboy, and you be just anybody other than you. Try to get through this fucking masquerade. There's always bridge and Pictionary, there's other things in life. A hockey fan? What's your team? Oh, of course. Fucking great team. A great team. I picked the Blues last year and the year before. Not my team, but I thought they were. My team's the Canadians. Goddamn. This, last couple of years I had a chance. Big City Rangers took my goalie out, motherfuckers, 2 years ago. Anyways, nobody wants to hear about that. But it means a lot to me. I wish Montreal would do something. But you guys need it more because you got the riots and all that shit. Cure that. There's nothing that would unite the blacks and whites more than our hockey Oh my golly. I have stuff written down, but I don't know what to say. Oh, I know about Bill Cosby. That's what I was going to say. No, Bill Cosby, I opened for him once, and I really liked him. He was a great guy. And he, it was a blow to me as a comedian on account of when I was a kid, I loved Bill Cosby, and I tried to emulate him and be, try to be just like him, and it was, I didn't like his comedy at all, but I tried to, I admired him as a man. Did not care for his comedy. Never made me laugh. One guy was arguing about Cosby. He goes, the worst part is the hypocrisy. And I said, I don't think that's the worst part. I'd say the rape was the worst part. Most rapists are probably hypocrites. But anyway, the rape and then the drugging before the rape would be second, and then thinking about doing it in the first place, and then finding a guy that has that kind of drug that fancy rape people. So he had a whole bunch of things that were worse than the hypocrisy. Everybody's a fucking hypocrite. It's like when they do they catch a guy for a crime and then they'll charge him with a little one too. Like I remember they got that guy Richard Speck. He killed all these women, all these nurses, and 9 of them or something like that. 11 maybe. Raped and killed, and then so they charged him with 11 counts of murder, 11 counts of rape, and 1 count of breaking and entering. And the whole defense was, the door was open! All right, well, let me I'm telling you. But anyways, that's what I feel about Cosby, that the hypocrisy is the least. Like a woman would never wake up in a hotel room with a Cosby cock in her face, all drugged up and shit. And they go like, hypocrisy! Help! Come to room 1308. There's an act of hypocrisy happening. It's being hypocritical. Lots worse things than being hypocritical. How the fuck? Everybody a hypocrite? What the fuck? If you ever have a kid, you know, you're a hypocrite. What are you fucking gonna tell them who you really are? I'm so glad my father never told me who he actually was. You know? So I could love him. I mean, I look up, I know Steve. This is what's great about the country. Steve's an atheist. That's okay. Me, you know, no, I believe in Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I've tried atheism. I don't think I'm smart enough to be an atheist, and I don't think I'm strong enough to be an atheist. I think I'm just a little nothing, and without grace, I'm fucked. But whatever works for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's a wild stab in the dark. Who the fuck knows? You know, I mean, it's not like God appeared to me or anything. I just, you know, my idea is either there is a God or there is no God. One of them is for sure true. So you're either completely wrong or completely right. So, you know, you gotta take a guess. So whenever I'm making a guess, I look at both sides. So I go, what do you think? I go, well, after you die, you get to meet your dad. Remember him? I go, God damn right I do. He's the greatest man ever lived. Yeah, you meet him and Barky, my dog. My dog when I was a kid. Yeah, he'll be there. Barky, my dog. And my dad says it's a stupid name for a dog. He's gonna be there. Yeah. And then I said, what about you? What do you think after you die? The guy go, dirt. Anything else? No, you just smothered in dirt. All right, I'm going to talk to this guy for a second. But don't put that in your pamphlet. I guess they don't have pamphlets. You know, the street corner with a pamphlet. Everybody! You over there, with the glint of hope in your eye. Come here. I want to tell you something. Life has no meaning. You're born, you live, and you die. You want to come talk about it for a while? Get together with other guys and we'll talk about shit? Everything's meaningless? A lot of fun. Oh, goodness gracious. It's funny, you know, what's his name is receiving a Courage Award. Caitlin? I call him Caitlin. Courage has taken on a strange... It's funny when they just use words. When I was, you know, people that are famous now are these people that, like, he's incredibly famous. His daughter, famous for having a giant ass. It's so odd, because when I was a young boy, and if a girl came by and go, look at my giant ass, people go, get the fuck out of here. Leave your giant ass with you. They'd never go, you should be a billionaire. Ass that size. God damn. Should be the most famous person on the planet. And then you think about people that aren't famous. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, right? That was my dream. When I was a little boy, I saw the Apollo 11 landing when I was 5. My dad showed me a little Philco we had. And I still remember sort of little images of it. And that was the one that had Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and Michael Collins. And they went to the moon and went on to the moon, except Michael Collins. For some reason, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong went on the moon. Like they landed on the moon and a little ladder came out and they went down. And then Michael Collins, the third guy, he stayed inside the lunar capsule. So, and then he was like looking out the window. They're playing golf and shit. Driving around in dune buggies. Having a generally fun time on the moon. So then they returned to the lunar capsule, you know, and they're nice guys. I'm sure they like Michael Collins a lot, so they try to make, you know, he's like, how was it, man? How was the moon? They're like, yeah, it's all right. There's no Earth or anything, you know, but I prefer the lunar capsule, to be honest with you. And he's like, hey man, how about if I went down the ladder and fucking stepped on the moon for like 5 seconds and then ran out? Nope. Why not? Don't know. A lot of these people just don't know. But I was reading, this is my point about fame. I was reading about the astronauts and how many people had landed on the moon. It turns out 13 people have landed on the moon, but all people know is Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. Maybe they know him. But then there's 9 other guys. So anyways, I was reading the last guy that walked on the moon. His name is Harrison Schmitt. Oh, Harrison Schmitt. Now, I'm sure that when he was on his way to the moon, he thought he was going to be a very famous person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure because that's an incredible, you know, so I'm sure on the way up in the rocket, he was going, they're not going to make fun of old Harrison Schmitt no more. From now on, I'll be Harrison Schmitt, the man that walked on the moon. I won't be able to buy a drink in this fucking town. Hot and cold running pussy for old Harrison Schmitt. Once I get back from the moon. But it didn't work out like that at all. Harrison Schmitt is in a bar now going, can I get a beer? Yeah, I'll give you a free beer. Harrison, come on over, man. Tell this guy your story. I walked on the moon. Give him a beer. Give Harrison a beer. True story. Poor old Harrison. Yes, sir. Pardon me, sir? Do you have a shirt just like this? Yeah, stand up so I can see. Oh. God damn. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of 2 people going to the gift shop? Shirts are good, man. I'll tell you what, you want to know why I'll tell you why I love shirts, and I'll physicalize why I love shirts. Here's why. Then my abs. I can't get those fucking things going. And I just keep getting hairier. My abs keep getting hairier. But anyway, that's why I love shirts. Excuse me very much. Oh, man. I got something. I love my Coca-Cola. This is a Coca-Cola legend, yeah. Every Coca-Cola is. I don't drink booze, but I love Coke. And sometimes I'll go to a place and go, you got Coke? They go, I got Pepsi. Go, fucking shit. Because people, you know, they think if you like Coke, they think, because Coke is my favorite drink, so they go, hey, if Coke is his favorite drink, I'll bet you anything, Pepsi is his second favorite drink. But no, that's not how it works at all. If Coke is your favorite drink, Pepsi is your least favorite drink. And so you go, I don't want your Pepsi. What other soda pop you got, you know? And then the Pepsi people fucking don't have other good, you know? They're like, you want a root beer? You're like, I don't know, I guess. I'm not 8. I don't know. I don't know what root beer tastes like. They go, what about Sierra Mist? You're like, well, I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to ask, but I didn't dare. You actually have Sierra Mist. Well, excellent. Whose favorite beverage is that? Say, I'll have a pork chop and bring me a Sierra Mist for that. My good man. What's that? You don't have Sierra Mist? Got a horseshoe joint? Get your coat, honey. This is horseshoe. I'll get the car. Pull it around. I'll pull the car around. You get your coat. I don't have no Sierra Mist. Get your coat. I'll pull the car around. By the time you get your coat, I'll pull the car around. But it seems everything is different. Like heroes, you know, they change the definition. Like people go, you know who the real hero? Like my parents were teachers. I'll tell you this right now. My dad was gone. My mom's still here. Both were teachers. People will say, you know who the real heroes are? It's never the real heroes. You go, who? Teachers. You go, what? What about fireman? No, teacher. So what about soldiers or policemen? You got bullets flying around you? No, I'm telling you right now, it's people that teach little children. They're the real heroes. Yeah, the others are the heroes that you think are heroes, but they're not really heroes. Real heroes? Teachers. Now, my parents were both teachers, nice people, not heroic in any fashion. And as a matter of fact, I had never met a heroic teacher, and I had a lot on account of I was a student for years. And never once did I say to my buddy, hey, Barney, man, I was looking at Mr. Ricklebacker up at just now. He's erasing the chalkboard. Racing the, remember earlier he put some shit in chalk, now he's racing. I was thinking, God damn, he's kind of a hero. When you really think about it, the way he fucking tells us what to do all the time. We have to do it, or he hits us with something. God, we're good guy, that guy. Now, to me, the kids in the scenario are the heroes. Like they seem to do the bulk of the work, you know. So here, write 500 words on some shit you don't care about. And the guy's like, "See, that's your contribution." But you think about it, it's a pretty good job, a teacher. What job? How many jobs are there where you're like 10 times bigger than everybody that works with you? Big giant guy that everyone's afraid of. And what qualifications do you need? I mean, you know, let's say you're teaching grade 5. What, you know, maybe grade 6th education would be enough, I think. You don't want to be too overqualified. graduate grade 10 or some shit, and they don't understand the way advanced. Teachers. My parents were good teachers. I don't like them, but I don't like teachers. I'll tell you why I don't like teachers. The reason I really don't like teachers that much or schools is because I remember, I got a good memory. I don't got a good memory for things that happened like earlier. Like I can't remember what that guy was talking about, shirt or something. But I remember when I was 3, 4 years old, is before I went to school. I don't know if you remember this time, but god damn, that was fun. Before school, everyone was different. Like all your friends were different than each other. They weren't exactly the same as you. And you had fun with them and shit. I remember before school, I would like go to Sean Kay's house. I remember this vividly. And I go, hey Sean, you go, what? I go, I got a stick. I found a stick, you know. And then that'd be the whole day. We'd go out and have all kinds of fun with the stick. Then, the next memory I have is my mom dragging me to fucking school and me crying and shit. And then I'm in a room and then like, there's a desk. I'm like, what's going on again? Look out the window, see the stick, you know, you're like, can I get the stick? No! Books! Finally, the weekend would come, they go, we're gonna give you things to homework, you have to solve some problems. And I go, listen, teacher, here's the thing. And I was thinking, I'm 5 years old, and I got no problems. That's the great thing about being 5. No problems at all. And I say, well, you got something now. Whole fucking book full of them. And you gotta solve them. Yeah. They go, also, by the way, just so you know, these problems have all been solved thousands of years ago. What? I remember when in math, when my brother taught me in homework, when they give you the problems, if you can decode this, in the back of the book they will have the solutions, but upside down. Once you crack that code, math only at least becomes a lot easier, a lot simpler. Excuse me. I'm not far enough. I'm not close enough to you to infect you. You ever have guys go just make up shit like they're coughing right in your fucking face? You're like, whoa, are you contagious? No. You're not contagious? Nah. I'm not contagious. You're only contagious 2 days after and 1 day after that. Are you sure you're a doctor? I actually looked it up. It turns out you were contagious, just so you guys know, because I'm a little bit of a hypochondria. A little bit. One time I had a pap smear. But I don't know if that makes me a fucking hypochondriac. I'm never going to get cervical cancer, they told me. But anyways, just so you know, if you have something, I have something clearly, you're contagious 2 weeks before to 2 weeks after. So you're often very contagious. But I can't get you guys. You're too far away, I believe. I would feel awful, just awful if I, infected a room of people. But, golly. How you guys doing? You're a good-looking group. Good-looking people. Huh? I'm trying to find something ugly, motherfucker. I can't really find one. I don't know where I'm looking, but I'll see my fine folk. Now, what does it say in your T-shirt? Cuba? Cuba, it's legal in Cuba. It's legal in Missouri. Cuba. It's legal. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head because I like puzzles. Cuba, that's the country of Cuba. Oh, that's a city. I thought Cuba was an island. It's also a city in Missouri. And what's legal there? Oh, I see. It's legal. It's not legal to go to Cuba, the country, but it's legal to do. Oh, cool. Now, you guys all know Cuba?
No.
Now, did they name themselves Cuba for a reason? Probably like that Castro motherfucker, because you got Cuba and you got Castro beard. I mean, he's a great guy. I don't know if he's good or not. Some people say he's great, other people say he's bad. I like Raul Castro. But I'm different. I liked Keith Gretzky. Keith Gretzky was a great hockey player. He scored, I think he scored 2 goals. 2 goals for the Indianapolis Racers. I played against Wayne Gretzky in hockey. I was 13 years old. I'm the same age as Wayne Gretzky. So when Wayne Gretzky was a boy, he had to play his same age bracket until he hit 15 or something, or 14, and then he went to Sweden. But anyway, there was a hockey tournament in Quebec, Coliseum, Quebec, and I represented Saint Foy, and he represented Brantford, or whatever it is. Anyways, we met him in the first round. Everybody already knew who he was. He was famous. And we played him, and it was like playing with your dad, First of all, we were all scared because there were like 5,000 people in the crowd, and the most we played for was like 9. And then Gretzky was like super fast, and he scored about 21 goals or something. And so I was a defenseman back then. This was pre-Bob. I was around the time Bob Orr, but we were kind of defensive defensemen. So anyways, I said I'm going to stop one of the Gretzky shots. So one time he took this insanely hard slap shot, and I jumped over, and it hit my shoulder and flew into the. And so, no, I didn't. I saved the goal. So then, like 20 years later, I met Gretzky and shit, and I told him the story, and he goes, "Yeah, I remember that." Sure you remember that? It's the highlight of my life. I don't think it was a highlight of Wayne Gretzky. There's a big tragedy in Canada when he left. It was like, remember when the Twin Towers collapsed? Serious, which I still think of as a tragedy. It happened in September of 2001, early 2000. And that was what Gretzky's leaving Canada was like. Everybody's just stunned looking at the TV. Will everything ever be the same? Because you gotta understand Canada, it's like, without hockey.
Dirty work.
Yeah, dirty work. You make a point. Hey, you got a sleeve on your foot. You got a tattoo. What's that saying? What are the words though? Are they personal words? You don't want to say them? I could have lost my what? You could have lost your thumb? Oh, I could have lost myself. Wow. That's pretty deep, huh? Try to figure that one out. It's on your foot. I'm going to try to figure it out. I'm pretty good at this. Is there a reason it's on your foot, or could it be anywhere on your body? It could be anywhere? I could have lost myself. Well, we could all say that. I could have lost myself. You never lost yourself? For a little while? Yeah, me too. It's kind of scary, right? But you know what fixes it? Tattoo parlor. You know what I like is Down syndrome people. I don't call them that other word that other people say, because it's not right. It completely describes what they are, but we're not supposed to say it. You know the word I'm talking about. It's the definition of like arrested in development. But I say Down syndrome. I don't know what that means. I guess it's some doctor named Down. I don't know. That'll probably become wrong. Down syndrome, up syndrome. Who knows later, but for now I call it Down syndrome. It's tough because, I say Down syndrome and then people always think I'm a doctor. And then they ask me to hit their knee with a hammer. I don't know why doctors... You'd think doctors would have stopped doing that a long time ago. But anyways, they don't. You go in for a physical, the doctor takes out a hammer, strikes your knee with it, and then you're like, ow! And then he's like, excellent. He writes it on his table. He's like, that's exactly how you should react when I hit your knee with a hammer. So anyways, pay Agnes $80 on the way out. They never figure out anything, them general doctors, whatever they're called. Just, how many times have you had your goddamn blood pressure taken? 130 spikes over 90. What's that mean? There's two numbers. We bought this big machine. And then you go and you pay Agnes $80, and who knows what's going on inside you. I like how they check for cancer. They're like, that's what they do. Like, cancer's so fucking stupid, it's gonna be right up. I know where cancer is, it's in your fucking ass. That's where anything that wants to hide goes up your ass. Like, jewels and diamonds and drugs and cancer. It's all up your ass. Drugs, because nobody thinks anybody's going to look up your fucking dirty ass. Like, the cancer goes, there no ass doctors. Turns out there are ass doctors, thank God. I'm into an ass doctor. Motherfucker, you should all get this colonoscopy. Did you read that? Yep. That's it? That's all? One person? You had one? It's good, right? No, I mean they give you that Twilight drug. Yeah, that's good. Imagine a drug is so good that you don't mind them going way the fuck up your ass. I mean, that's a powerful drug because you're conscious. You're awake. And 4 people are in your asshole and you're like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, I don't know how that's not the strongest drug of all time. I don't think if you did heroin, you'd let a guy go up your asshole. But anyway, whatever. I I mean to be dirty. And I don't know, should women have it? Do women have those?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
them also. Which is it that women don't have? There's something up
Prostate.
their ass, yeah. But women have colons, right?
Yeah.
So you all should get colonoscopies. That's my own public service. Oh my God. Thank God none of us have Ebola. You know, we think we're in always complaining, oh, everything's bad. But, you know, think about all the bad things we could have. You know, we don't have no bird flu, swine flu, bird flu, which all comes from China. It's all disgusting, but it all comes from somewhere a man fucks a bird. Sure, it's fun, you know, but it's not worth it. You know, they should have messages going. We know it's a lot of fun, but please use protection. But then you got to catch the bird and roll a cot. Swine flu, I don't know how, because those fucking, I don't know if you ever worked with pigs, but I have. They do not like to be fucked. I mean, no, I've never tried to fuck them. I mean, but they don't even like to be approached by their mean animals. Anyways, this is a really disgusting topic, so I apologize for it. But that is how swine flu and avian flu, which is, let's face it, bird flu. And to say avian doesn't fucking sound smart. You ever have doctors that do that? You go, God damn, doc, I got this thing where I'm tired all the time. He's like, you got chronic fatigue syndrome. That's what it sounds like to me. You go, God damn, what's that? Chronic means always, and fatigue means tired. Syndrome means that's something you got. So you want to pay Agnes $80? Plus doctors. I don't fuck doctors. Some of them are good, but you know, specialists are ass doctors. I feel ass doctors is like a new thing. Like it's at some point, like a guy's like, all right, students, it's time to pick your specialty here at doctor school. There's a lot of things you could be. Brain surgeon. My God, to be a brain surgeon, that's like the synonym for the smartest person in the world. People always go, what are you, a brain surgeon? Imagine the brain surgeon, all the prestige you would have. What do you want, Larry? Yes, that brain surgery. Does that involve looking at a guy's asshole? Good God, no, Larry. Now, students, forget what Larry's saying for a moment. I lost my place. Heart surgeon, what about that? Hey, a heart has always been poetically linked to the very soul itself. Imagine taking a heart, beating a heart in your very hand and fixing it and putting it back. And take a man's. What is it, Larry? Yes, I was just wondering about heart surgery because I might be interested in that. Good, Larry. That's good. You're interested in heart surgery? Sort of. I was just wondering, I don't know where the heart is. Is that close to the asshole? What? No. Larry, I've told you for 4 years now, there's no such thing as an ass doctor. But anyways, thank God for Larry and his pioneering spirit. You know? Maybe he was a little hard and shit, but it led to breakthroughs. trying to say I like Down syndrome people, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I like them. I like them for this reason, because life, it's very hard to be happy in life, you know what I mean? Like, life is kind of like a fucking sand you're always walking through, kind of. You know what I mean by that? Like, you ever walking on a beach and it's slow, and you go, I should be walking fast with the sand. And I'm old, the sand is, stop making me slow, and I'm going to fall down into the sand, and then I'll be, but then, once in a while, in sand, you will find a fleck of gold, because that's where gold lives, in sand. And you go, okay, I got a little fleck, okay, I can keep going. So that's, I think, like happiness, That's my little idea. Now, people with Down syndrome, they're walking around with big fucking chunks of gold because, you know what I mean? They're always happy. Now, I'm happy a little, like you guys, once in a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I wake up, before I remember who I am, like I'll wake up and go, God damn, I'm happy. That's my Tempur-Pedic pillow I bought. That's the fucking thing I ever bought in my life. That Tempur-Pedic pillow. I'm happy. And then, under my door comes sunlight and everything in my life, and then it's all over me. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Why did I slaughter that man? And everything goes, I'm not good, and I don't know where I'm going to go later after I go. And then I'm not happy. Anyways, at that point when I'm in despair, I would like to have a Down syndrome friend go like, I like bananas. And I go, yeah, I never looked at it that way. I like bananas too. Say, why don't we get a banana, me and you? A yellow one, huh? Have it rub off on me a little bit. Because there's nothing happier than Down syndrome people with Down syndrome. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Don't look that up. I don't even know why people pity them. They go, look at them, those Down syndrome people over there laughing. It's like rotten shame. There's no cure for it. They'll probably die happy. Problem is, they don't know the horrors of life. I'm not looking at you guys like you're Down syndrome. But yeah, I had this guy lived 2 doors down from me, Down syndrome guy. I want to be his friend, so he would say like bananas and shit, make me happy. And then his parents, lived with his parents like, you can't be friends with him. I'm like, why? Whatever. I know the reason why, and you know the reason why, that I was going to fuck him. I guarantee that was why. You know what? When I was a kid, we'd bike around, couldn't take our bikes, nobody would fuck us. Why's everybody fucking everybody now? Like, we just take our bikes around. I don't remember anybody trying to fuck me. I don't know, maybe, but I don't remember it. That was the thing, recovered memory, like if somebody does fuck you, that you repress the memory, and then later, when you're an adult, you recover it, like, whoa! And which, I don't like that idea, because here's why. So I just said to you, nobody ever raped me, But I can't say that with any assurance, I don't know, because maybe I forgot. So it's about 50-50, math. If you're acquainted with high math, you'll understand it's about 50-50 I got fucked in the eye. But if I did get fucked in the ass and repress the memory, I hope I never recover it. I don't want to ever I'd like to just go to the grave with it. I don't want to, I don't want to be going to a cheese sandwich shop with my buddy And then suddenly, you know what I mean? You go, what do you gotta get? Cheese sandwich. What the fuck you think? Yeah, me too. It'll be fun, man. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Oh! What? Oh, you should remember something. What? Between the ages of 4 and 8, my uncle fucked my ass every time. I'll go live my life now. I don't think I believe in recovered memories personally, or repressed memories, because it just don't make sense to me. I feel like if that happened to me, it would not slip my mind. That's just what my common sense tells me. I think I would remember that. I think probably that's the only thing I would remember. Like, I would probably repress every other memory. You know what I mean? People go, remember watching Old Yeller? No, I never seen that movie. Yeah, we watched it 4 times. Never, not me. You're thinking of another fellow. You remember the hypotenuse? Never heard that word. What are you talking about? The square, something with hypotenuse square, right angle? Never heard of it. I remember my uncle's cock. That's what I remember. My uncle's huge cock. It's fine, that guy's huge, my back, you know. You always think it's bigger. Let's not be dirty anymore. Come on, guys. Let's be, you know what I'm saying? Have you guys been gambling at all? Any gambling going on? Alright, I'll get off. I gotta get off. He keeps lighting me. He hates me. Okay. I don't want to talk about gambling.
No!
What?
The race. American Pharaoh.
The horse race. I was watching golf. I think I was the only person watching golf. I forgot. So I was watching Hideko Matsuyama putting. Well, what was his name? American Pharaoh. American Pharaoh. Huh. That's an interesting name, huh? Huh? Sounds like a fucking Muslim horse to me. Pharaoh. I don't mean to be an Islamophobe, but I don't trust no fucking Muslim horse. I just don't trust it. So he won the Triple Crown, by golly. First one since Seattle Slew. Since who? Affirm? What year did Affirm win?
37 years ago.
37 years ago, which would be 1978. God damn, so you're telling me that 3 horses won the Triple Crown within span all into the 70s. Seattle Slew won, Secretariat won, and Affirm won. 70s, the 70s was the golden age of horses. You know what I think the shame of it is? Imagine you fucking do this thing, but nobody's, you know, you win the Triple Crown, you're the greatest horse in the world, you win the Triple Crown, and you know, you've achieved this incredible thing, but you don't understand because you're a fucking horse. It's kind of a tragedy in a way. Like, he wins the Triple Crown, and he's like, anybody seen any oats? You fucker, you're the fucking greatest athlete in the world. Well, how's that now? Stupid horse. I never bet on horses because I did a couple of times, and this is all I know about horse, if you bet on a horse, because this was what I would always have with my horse. It would run out, be way ahead, and then every other horse would pass it on the turn. I go, where the fuck's my horse? And then like 40 other horses. I give a lot of respect also to the people who whip the horses. I don't think the horse would run that fast if he wasn't whipped. I rode a horse once. I didn't know you have to kick the fucking shit out of them. I thought they enjoyed like having people on top of them running. Of course, they don't like that at all. So you have to kick them in the ribs as hard as you can, and then all the other horses went up a mountain, and mine just ate a bush. Like, that's what they eat. Like they just stop and start eating a bush. And then you kick them as hard as you can. Parents, you guys are great. It was very kind of you to all come out. I don't know what to say. You guys, I try to be a better person. I'm very, I haven't really been good at it, but I try. And it all started after I stopped fucking. Because I found like a sort of a deeper love than just lying on top of a lady, And that love is just for strangers, because of course you love your friends and you love your family, obviously. Who doesn't do that? But unless you're like a psychopath, but loving strangers is a little harder, because it's easy just to ignore strangers. But I try to. I'm not good though, because there's a homeless guy that lives right beside me. I have a home. And then right beside me is emptiness. That's where he lives. So I come out of my home, and then he goes, hey, you got $1? I go, I got no fucking dollar. And then $1 falling out of my pocket. He goes, what's that? I go, fuck, that's my licorice money. You don't get that $1. Then I go, let me get some licorice. And I come back, and then he goes, hey, you got any licorice or dollars or anything? I go, I don't got shit. Get a job. I don't think I has any possibility of getting a job. I hear they're looking for people who smell like piss and shit down at the filthy crack addicts. Not give me no fucking money, you spend it on crack and shit. I love that. What the fuck is that? You give a guy money, he can spend it on whatever the fuck he wants, his money. Whoever heard of that, giving a guy money, and that has conditions on it? Go, here, I'll give you the money, but I'm going to follow you around. Because like, oh, can I buy this beefaroni? I guess so. That's why homeless guys never want food or shit, you know what I mean? They'll go, here's a sandwich, and you go, that's all right. I'm not going to change my life any of that sandwich. You got any crack or anything? Because naturally they want crack. If you live on the fucking street, your pavement is your, pillow. You're fucking you're hopeless. What do you want? You want something that fucking takes you out of your reality. You don't want, here's a sandwich, just like a regular person eats. You're like, thank you. You want to give them something, go, here's something that will make you feel happy while shitting your own pants and pissing yourself. Oh, God damn, I'll take that. What is that? That's crack. Makes you feel happy. That's who should be doing crack. Like us guys should not be doing crack because it would ruin our lives. Once your life is ruined, crack is excellent. So now what I do is I give them all, I carry $20 and I give them $20. So last month I gave $60 and then I felt real good, you know. I don't know where to buy crack, or I would go and buy it because I feel they would be so fucking happy. You know, I'd be like the greatest man that ever lived. You know, what's this? That's premium crack. A nice clean pipe. God damn, are you God or something? Anyways, all I'm saying is you gotta try to love, you know, because it's all that's all there is in the whole wide world, and it's, you know, easy to understand that when bad things happen, but it's hard, you know. Like the scriptures say, love your enemy. That's almost impossible, you know. The Savior did it, obviously, when he was on the cross and stuff. But for us, for human beings, God damn, how the fuck do you do that? You know, a guy trying to cut your head off, you're like, you seem like a nice fella. You know, it's almost impossible to love your enemy. But at least you love strangers, for God's sakes, you know? I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you, too. See, it's actually true that I love all you guys. It sounds maudlin and shit. But the reason is this: I get to talk to you guys and stuff and have fun and stuff. And then that guy lighted me. As soon as I go back there, everything would be different. Motherfucker go, why the fuck didn't you get up when I light you? I go, I don't know. Where's that $50 you owe me? I don't know. I don't got it. I'll go to the ATM. You better fucking go to the ATM. I'll go with you. All right. I got a little crazy on that fucking one hand. But anyways, that's why sometimes I stay, you know, too long. Because I like love, you know. And if you love, listen. People talk about unconditional love. That's another thing very hard for people. You know what I mean? Almost impossible. Like, because love. Condition because you're a human being, you know, you don't have the grace of God. Like you can't, like if you got, let's like if you went home and there's your wife sucking off 8 black guys, you know. It doesn't matter what color they are, but I'm assuming you're racist. So you come back, you racist motherfucker, and there's your wife. And you go, hey, I come home early to get a cheese sandwich. What's up? I love you, honey. This condition does nothing. Means nothing. Of course, everything has a condition. And yet, when you think about it, how hard is it to love a stranger or a person that you think you couldn't love? When you look at a dog, love everybody. You know what I mean? A dog. I got a dog. Every dog I've ever met, just fur and then love. That's all a dog is. You know what I mean? You pet the fur and then love. And then, that's why I don't understand people go, I don't like dogs. I go, what the fuck? And I don't like things that love me. I don't understand. But, my God, goddamn. It makes me, you know, I wake up and the fucking dog always like, yeah, as soon as I wake up, hey, Norm, I love you. You're like, yeah, what's up? Oh, God damn, Tater. And he licks my face. And I'm like, you're the greatest, Tater. And he's like, I love you, Norm. I'm kissing you. I know you are, man. Let's wrestle around. You crazy dog. Here's a bone. You like bone? I'll try to kiss you again. Yeah, you kiss me again. We'll play with a bone. Yeah, I'll kiss you again. Okay, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck, man? I gotta get up and do shit. And then the dog sits over there. Goes, that's cool, man. That was too much. That was too much. I'm sorry. I'll sit here and stare at you. And then the next time you call me over, I'll love you again and kiss you. How's that? Exactly. Exactly. So if a dog can do it, fucking dog, they got unconditional love. I mean, Hitler had a dog. You think about that. There was a dog that loved Hitler more than anyone in the fucking world. Name was Blondie, went by the name of Blondie. And that dog would wake up and go, where's Hitler? Oh, he's gone. He's gone, huh? Well, I like you too there, Goebbels, but where's Hitler? Is he coming back soon? He's at the wolf's lair. No, he doesn't like wolves now. No, it's a thing. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Relax. Okay, man. I'm going to stand by the door until Hitler comes back. Then Hitler comes in. Hey, Hitler! Hey, it's me! Hey, what's going on? Hitler's playing. Hitler, you are the greatest man in the world. That'd be bad if one of you motherfuckers just, videotape me saying that part. Periscope or whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, TMZ. TMZ, every time I'm at the airport, motherfucker got a camera and shit. You know what they do? They come out, they trick you. Guy looks over now, he's fucking anthem and exchange. What the fuck? Oh, sorry, I was talking to you and then you fucking start doing some other shit. But you know what TMZ does? They're very cool. They're very sneaky. They get like on this kind of corner, like where you can't see them, right? And they're like, hey Norm, what's up? You know, you're like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you're a cool guy. I like you. You're nice and shit, right? You're nice too. But you don't see the cameras down here and shit, right? And then they go, what's going on? You're going on? What are you going on an airplane? You're in the airport. You go, yeah, I'm gonna go on an airplane and fly in the sky. And the guy goes, cool, man, cool. And then he goes, what do you think of Bruce Jenner and Caitlyn? They're very clever, those TMZ guys. Very clever. But I try not to say anything, controversial. Oh, you got other tattoos. You got tattoos on your wrists. Sure. Are those pictures? What's that a picture of? What is it? Oh, shit. You have 9 tattoos? Yeah, you can't get addicted to them, right? After a while? Yeah. I got some ink. I do, I swear to God. I'm not going to show it to you, it's on my cock. It's a tattoo of a larger cock. Don't get crazy, but it's black. The ladies seem to like it. No, I don't want you racists to attack the stage and kill me just because I like black people. Nothing wrong with that. They're the same. Black people, white people. I don't care if a guy is black, white, yellow, blue. I don't like blue people. Green. What about those people? White, green. It's a fucking Martian, isn't it? I think a green person you're allowed to shoot because it's clearly a Martian, and they'll fucking dematerialize you because they have much better weapons. So you gotta have the draw. That's what I do. Anyways, I gotta go back there and get yelled at. And then I gotta go, I'll see you out on the floor. And good luck to you. And I love you, boys.